All right, John. So it's the end of day 3 of Root Camp 2. And you and I have known each other for a while before Root Camp and between Root Camps. But I haven't seen you like this. I just, I mean, we get along really well, but in the last few days, I've seen you like be a completely different man. And I know why. And it makes me very happy, but I'd like to capture it on camera so that other doctors realize how people go through this process. So, talk to us. Anything.
Well, we met, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and I sent you tough cases, and you sent them back fixed, and I was impressed because usually I don't see that. And so then we did the study group, and I was probably a little quiet because I'm not used to doing study groups. But during the study group, you mentioned some things. I was doing lateral condensation, and you asked me, "Are you doing lateral condensation?" And I said, "Yes." And then you said that there's better ways.
Uh-huh.
So I thought about that for a while, and then when you offered your first course, I said, "Well, let's see what the better ways are."
Uh-huh.
So I went to the course and learned about, heated vertical, and so then I did that, and you showed us how to do it. And I did that, and then another year or so, I still found that I wasn't doing the root canal that fast. I'm still using quite a few hand files, and it wasn't that fast. And you said you don't use hand files, so I thought about that, and I thought I better go see what that is. And so then the first day of the course, I did the root canal with no hand files, other than just a 10 to find the canal. And so basically, just 1 or 2 or 3 at the most files and rotary files, and it was done. Had a nice shape, and you taught me the apex locator, how to more precisely find the apex or the constriction. And then I'd never done any of that before. I could not go down a small calcified canal with a rotary instrument.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't, but now I can. So
Without a fear of breaking.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, it worked very well. And then the surgery, doing the surgery, you explained the flat design and how all the steps, and then I was able to do that on, multiple repetitions. And so at the end of the course, I was able to do a super calcified canal that I would never do in 30 minutes. I wouldn't even take the case on, let alone do it nicely in 30 minutes. And then I was able to do some really complex apical surgeries, which, in your imagination, you would think maybe about doing something like that. And I was able to do those. So.
Wow. See, I mean, I keep saying it's the Indian before the arrow. And I really think this is a proof of it. I mean, you went from using hand files and taking radiographs in between to doing neither one, and yet get good results and better results.
Better results and quicker.
And now with apical gauging, you know when to stop, right? And when you've reached the optimal apical size, and not just guess like other systems, I mean, you can hear it. I'm happy. This is why you made my days. But because it's one thing to share your knowledge, but the other thing is the person opening his or her mind to absorb it. And honestly, I never thought you would be going this far, and this is why I'm so happy. It's like you're a completely different man, and
I think most dentists probably wouldn't imagine you could do endo like this.
Uh-huh.
And so they don't really know that it can be done this well. If they hear it, then they'll think in their mind, oh, this can be done better, and then they'll start thinking maybe I should go.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So again, it's not about the money, but if we can make it good for the patient and profitable and fair for us, it's a win-win. So, but clearly it's not about the money. It's about doing it right first.
You're not doing, the patients come to you for good care.
That's right.
And, unless you have the best techniques, you can't really provide the good care.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And what is your now that you use the iPlus today to do the surgery, and I know you've been using the Express. What are your thoughts there? Difference or similarities between the two, and then laser surgery in general. What are your thoughts there?
Well, the thing that I'm learning with the laser is that the healing time is much reduced. 1/7 the pain, or maybe 1/10 of the pain, and it does a nice job. And so, as I learn about this, now I'm starting to realize that that's the way it should be done for best care.
All right.
Plus, I think just disinfection of the areas. So it's just the right thing on multiple levels to do. So that's the way it should be done.
Okay. So I know you feel tired. I'm tired. It's been a long 3 days, but I feel that and tell me if you're wrong. I mean, if I'm wrong, is that you're probably happy, right? I can see a happy person.
Yeah. For me, I don't know. I've actually never had a bad day with endo. I always come home with more energy and happier with endo, and I feel that more doing a better job.
All right. All right. And last is, what would you tell other doctors about bringing their team with them? Because Root Camp 1, we invited many doctors to bring their team, and very few did. Root Camp 2, same thing here. Of the group, only half brought their teams. So what are your thoughts? I mean, I could see your team and you really enjoy being here, but hearing from me is not the same, because I'm looking from the outside. So from the inside, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, and I'm one of those doctors too that rarely takes their team. It's an additional expense and dealing with them and whatnot. But then I always come back from the course, be it laser or whatever, trying to implement complex things, and I have no one watching my back. So it just doesn't happen. But the team, and my team has had very little education, and to have them come and get educated and learn is something they haven't experienced, and they're so excited about it that it creates a new person, and they bought into it. I feel like they'll watch my back. They know my strengths, my weaknesses, and they're not going to let me pursue my weaknesses because they know, they're on the same level as me, and so I feel like they will make me more successful in implementing.
It's all about teamwork, right? You now go on a mission with people who can watch your back, right?
I feel like that's the way it will be, and I think that the team had a great time because no one really spends time or money on them. And I had 2 team members that came not only on their day off on a Saturday.
I know.
Their personal time they came, so I know they had a good time because they wouldn't do. One came back.
I was going to say. I know.
And came back on her day off, and she's got 8 kids. She never gets any time to herself, and she came, so I know they enjoyed it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion there, John. Yeah. And we'll do more. We'll do higher and better, but I'm so glad. So you have an APICO coming up. When is it going to be next week, or are you going to?
Whenever we say. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Whenever we say.
Well, I want to see it posted on Root Campers only. How's that? All right. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yes.